Welcome to Juniper Level Botanic Garden, the home of Plant Delights Nursery. And let's talk Salvia greggii and its close cousins. These group of salvias are one I think every sunny garden should have if your climate is warm enough. The most cold hardy ones might survive a winter in a cold zone 6B. In a mild zone 6B, but they're fully reliable in zone 7 and tolerate much warmer climates. It's late April, they're blooming their heart out, and the thing is, they will continue blooming up until frost, and now we don't get frost until about Thanksgiving. The wild types typically are red or pink. This is a white selection called Texas Wedding, and we'll see a couple other colors. But I noticed a real amazing plant hiding in it. This is Dracunculus vulgaris, a Mediterranean member of the aroid family, and it smells as bad as you're probably imagining. And this is actually a small, I'll call it a flower, inflorescence, but it is a very typical one. I love the foliage. This is one leaf, and it has these sort of silver banding in the leaves. It has the type of behavior you expect of a Mediterranean plant. It comes up in the winter, blooming now in spring, and then goes completely dormant come summer. And that's an adaptation to hot, dry summers with milder winters. Anyhow, we've gotten way off topic, but it was too good to resist. This lovely peachy pink salvia is Salvia greggii California Sunset. Now, it's thrown a number of seedlings of various other colors. So the creamy white one and the rosy pink one, well, actually there's several different shades of rose, are unnamed seedlings. We don't normally get seedlings, but this is a tremendous amount of fun. And with this group of salvias, we have Salvia greggii, named for a person with the family name of Greg, and Salvia microphylla, meaning little leaf. And then when you cross the two, the hybrid is known as Salvia ex-situ. It looks like Jamesii, but it's a Spanish family name, so pronounced Jame. And they're all equally good. This lovely sort of coral red one. Don't see a label on it just now. And as you might imagine, like so many salvias, not all of them, but so many salvias, hummingbirds absolutely love these, and other pollinators like some butterflies and bees with long tongues. This is an older selection that we call Big Pink. It's a little bit later starting than the other ones, but it'll again bloom up until frost in the fall. Now, this is not one of the three salvias I just mentioned, but this is a close cousin. It's Salvia chamaedryoides with this gorgeous, almost true cobalt blue flowers and the silvery foliage. It's a smaller plant than the typical greggii, and it's a little bit late starting, so it's not hit its stride yet, but it too will bloom up until frost. And the Salvia greggii are commonly called autumn sage. In the southwest and in Mexico, where they're native, the summers are so hot and dry, I suspect they sort of shut down until the weather cools off and the rains return in the fall. But with our milder summers and greater amount of rainfall, they really don't take the summer off, but continue blooming from April up until November. So really superb plants for the sunny garden, very drought tolerant, as you might guess, and needing, good drainage, not sharp drainage. As long as water doesn't stand after a rainfall, it should be adequate drainage for any of them. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you'll be planting a bunch of salvias in your garden. And I also encourage you to come out to our spring open houses. There are 3 weekends this year instead of the usual 2. So the first 3 weekends of May, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday each time, 9 to 5 each day. And you'll see these salvias and irises and peonies and so many other things in bloom. It's really a great time to see the garden. And you can shop our full selection of plants at that time.